sports. It's in the game.
Rotate, break.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're...
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And some space here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there on a New England first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has a 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Jalen Phillips.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Dolphins and the Pats under the lights.
Get it!
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. But you look at this defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now he'll try to run with this. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Dancing to his left. And he can't get...
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses. This is your development. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns.
Now the third-year man back and healthy. It's Javonte Williams.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 8. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this up to midfield. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, this, of course, is an intriguing week one opener. On one sideline, you've got Josh McDaniels, Raiders head coach. But remember, back in Denver, where he was the head man in 2009 and 2010 as well. And on the other sideline, Sean Payton making his debut as head coach of the Broncos.
To established coaches, both of them made their bones on the offensive side of the ball. And Sean Payton won a Super Bowl as the head coach of the Saints. This is going to be fun to see them match wits.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Adam Troutman, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos are on the board here first in the season opener.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that.
They begin the drive with Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year, and this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. Touchdown! Adam Troutman, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Tyree Wilson. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
They go play action here on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Troutman, right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receiver?
Here we go, strike!
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. He stiff arms it and running with power here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 55 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Here we go!
A give to Williams, running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. They'll look to throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Patrick. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow?
Touchdown, Broncos! Tim Patrick from 17 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Have to review the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Back to throw again. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. From 17 yards out. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
There defensively was Jack Jones.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Adam Troutman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros.
Ready? Go check! Go check!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. In motion left goes a tight end. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
Hey, check that, check that. Street, street.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Chargers who are on top in the second quarter. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. Let's stay in the AFC West to check out what's going on with the Chiefs at home in Arrowhead. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Patrick Mahomes, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. K.J. Hamler, a touchdown reception.
They start the second half here with Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
83 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
On play action, they'll throw. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Patrick. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tim Patrick from 4 yards out.
And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
They'll try and throw for it, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Come on. Hey!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And we both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
First down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Adam Troutman
From 10 yards out.
And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Here we go.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun.
That's caught left side by Judy.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. A really nice pickup at 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. On second down, Williams. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really...
On the ready.
They go play action here on first down.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Let's go.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Boy, 196 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the Raiders' 38-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
The left side complete to Troutman.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Rocco 80.
They'll drop to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a